he brought a lot of people on board, you know, that I had no interest in running. But thank you again, Ray, for that wonderful introduction. Appreciate it. Give him a big hand there. And Ray had a team. I mean, he had his dad helping out, his wife and Rachel and others. And thank you, Rachel, and thank you, Lupe, and thank everybody that participated in helping him convince me to run for mayor. Thank you all. You know, it's great to be here. I'll tell you what my friend Mario Verreal told me, my wife and I, a couple of days ago. But first, let me introduce you, my wife, Nelly Burguete, Ahumada. She's having on a trial basis. We've been married almost a year and a half, so I tell her there's no returns, or the warranty's about expired. But Nelly, thank you for being with me in this challenge that we're going to face together, and for supporting me. I also want to thank my family. That means a lot when you run for office, because, you know, it's not just you, it's your family that has to go through it all. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and together we weather it. And I want to thank my family for supporting me. Let me introduce my son, Oscar, over here. And he's been working very hard also to, you know, make this possible. My daughter, Claudia, right here. And they just gave me good news. She just got engaged today, and there's a man right there. My welcome to the family, Dr. Patcherton. Dave Patcherton. Thank you for coming and supporting me. Of course, Allie here, my son Oscar's wife. Is there any other family members here I don't know about? Okay. My treasurer, who's been with me and loyal to me for a long, long time, and is a friend. And friends are tested, and, you know, they're hard and few to find, because a friend will stick with you no matter what. No matter what, he'll be with you, beside you. He'll encourage you, and he'll pick you up, and he's there with you when you need him. Raymond Hinojosa. Thank you. Thank you, Raymond. He's also my treasurer, so if you want to make a check, that's the man to give it to. We have so many people to thank. We have the volunteers who are going to make this happen. But most of all, my friends here that came together today. I want to thank each and every one of you. I mean, this is awesome to see you here. Dutch, you know, Linda, Don Culpepper, and everybody here. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Mere. Thank you all. Arturo Martinez, he just retired from the city. Welcome aboard. My dear friend who passed away, Robert Barrera, I wish you were here because I miss him already. His daughter and her husband are here. Belinda, Joe, thank you for coming. I really, Sybil, I mean, yeah, I can go on and on. So, but I want to thank every one of you. Thank you so much. Victor Castañon, my wife, I already introduced her. Twice, okay? I'll introduce you 3 times if you want me to. My friend over there also, thank you for coming. Thank you all. Thank you all. I was elected twice as mayor, and both times, no one thought we would win the election. You know, nobody gave us a chance. We were the underdogs, both times. And both times we won. We lost one, but that's okay. I got my friend Mendez over there in the back. Give him a good round of applause. Trey, thank you for coming. He sits on the TSC board. Thank you for the work you do, Trey. Thank you for coming. Nobody gave us a chance. But you know, we proved them wrong. You know why? Because it was people like you that made the difference. People that want a good government. You are the power of one. You are the one that makes the difference. These elections are won by 25 people. 25 voters, many times. I've seen the election be even, dead even for the BISD when Otis ran and Carlos Cisneros, the incumbent yielded to Otis back then, but it was an even race. So every vote counts. And both times that I won, it was people like you that proved the naysayers wrong, and we will prove them again wrong on May 9th. We're going to prove them again with your help. With your help. We're up against money, we know that. But you know, money does not guarantee good government. We're up against special interests. They're out to protect their own. And we can't fault them, but we have to stand up and make sure that our voice gets out and we get people out to vote for Pat Ahumada to make sure we win this race. That's why we want to invite everyone to join our effort. Join this cause for good government. Your vote, plus those you can bring in, starting with your family, your neighbors, your friends, will give you that power of one to make the difference. Roland over here ran. He knows what it is. He's been baptized in politics. I hope you don't give up, Roland. You try again. Because you know something? If you put in the effort, it'll pay off. And we need good citizens to run. Thank you for being here, Roland. When people ask you why they should vote for Pat Ahumada, simply tell them to look at my track record for getting things done. Refer them to my website, standingwithpat.com, where they can read up on the accomplishments we achieved under my tenure as mayor both times. You can ask them and show them our platform if they want to know about it, and refer them to the website. But you can also ask them if they like paying higher utility rates. When I was in office, we cut costs, we cut waste, and we kept utility rates down. Since I left office, we never had an increase while I was there. Since I left office, I don't know how many of you know, but your utility rates have gone up 21%, and they're going to continue to go up. I don't think that's what you want. I think you want somebody who's going to stand up for you and be your advocate, be your voice, and make sure that you are heard. We kept those electric rates down. But you can also ask them what do they think about the new power plant that PUP is buying that is benefiting a private company. It's costing us $350 million, ladies and gentlemen. $350 million. PUB already has a debt of $326 million. In addition, $350 more million when our budget at PUB is $197 million. It's almost $1 billion worth of debt. We're buying into this plant for $350 million. It comes out to $1,750,000 per megawatt. When on the open market, a megawatt costs $917,000. We're paying 71% above market value. Is this what you want to do? I don't think so. We own our own utility company. We have a right to expect the lowest rates in the state of Texas. And if you give me the opportunity, I will work towards that end. It's always easy to spend somebody else's money but when it comes to your own, you tend to be careful, you tend to be conservative. But it's obvious that this present mayor is reckless with your money and my money. We see him buying properties we do not need. We're paying way above market value for those properties that sit vacant. The Nylon building is a good example on Adams Street. The Cameron County Appraisal District had it appraised at $680,000. I personally appraised it at $670,000. We're not going to split hairs. The mayor ramrodded that deal at $2.3 million. That's at 71% above market value. We can't afford to keep buying real estate and them sit vacant and paying above market value. It doesn't make sense. We're not in the real estate market business. We're not there to speculate with taxpayers' money. The Lincoln Park issue is another proposed giveaway. I appraised it at $21 million, and I think it helped the cause to bring attention to the issue. That we can't afford to be giving away our assets or buying real estate. I don't think we can afford another 4 years of that type of leadership. This is why people like you can make a difference. You are the power of one. The indifference allows bad government. The indifference makes sure that they stay in control and they continue to do those things that you don't want done. But through your help, through your effort, your vote, getting others involved, being my voice in the campaign, and get out the vote, we can change that. We need more police officers to be prepared for anything that as the violence increases to the south of us. We can't afford to keep spending our taxpayers' money. We need to cut the debt to give property owners a tax break. We did it before. We lowered the tax rate from 75 cents per hundred to 65 cents per hundred when I was mayor. We did a bond issue. We built the library. We did many things. It can be done. And we did it when we inherited a deficit of over $2 million. We balanced the budget by cutting waste, increasing revenues, building our reserves, and we did a bond issue and cut the tax rate. It can be done, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I propose to do as your next mayor. I also am committed to cutting your utility rates. They can't continue to go up, especially when the per capita income here is so low, below the poverty level. But with your help, we can make a difference. I would like to see, instead of spending taxpayers' money recklessly, I would like to see new programs introduced to help our youth. I am proposing a teen court with mentors to help guide our youth that are high at risk. We can't afford to keep losing our youth and sending them to jail or prison and forgetting about them. They're part of our community, and we must do those things that will help them. I am committed towards that end, to help our youth, help our city. Given the opportunity, though, takes work. We can't do it. I can't do it alone. This is not my race alone. This is our race. I want to see the crown jewel, the zoo, expanded. I want to see the arts funded, because that brings tourism. We need to create jobs. We need to make Brownsville pro-business, create a pro-business environment to help the little people, but also bring big investors to build here in Brownsville and open up their businesses. But we need to provide the incentives for them to come. With the incentives, we can attract and compete with other cities to bring job opportunities here to Brownsville for our citizens. We can't do this by speculating in real estate. We cannot do this by being reckless with our taxpayers' money. I can promise you one thing, and I've always stood that, because these are the core principles of good government. Transparency, fiscal responsibility, and accountability. I have always stood up for that. And with your help, we're going to get there. But it's going to take a lot of work. I can't do it alone. And this is not just my race. This is your race. Together, I know we will get there. We can disagree on an issue, on any particular issue. We'll take, for instance, the plastic bag ban or the plastic bag ordinance. Some agree, some don't agree. And that's okay. That's healthy. But we can agree on one thing. We gotta try to work together to make our city better. The city's cleaner, whether you agree or you don't agree. It was for the benefit of all and for our city that we all say we love. So while we disagree, that's fine, but the results are there. the city is prettier and cleaner. My track record is solid, and I believe that it can compare easily to anybody that's running. And I know that if they compare your friends and your family, there's no choice but to vote for Pat Ahumada, because he will get the job done. I will. I am committed towards that end, because I love Brownsville. I am just a person who's not a politician, never has been, but I like a good challenge. I love the city, and I like doing what's right, and I like doing things that if I do it for you, we do it for all. It's not selective. Government, it shouldn't be that way. You should have a voice, but so should they. I will be that voice by being objective and fair, but by being transparent, fiscally responsible, and accountable. You can tell your friends that if they join us, we can make sure we can win, no matter how much money they spend to get elected. I need everyone to come together, because May comes around the corner real quick. Doesn't take long. We're just a few months away. But I need volunteers. If you can volunteer, please sign up to do block walks, do phone banking, whatever you can volunteer for, because this campaign is going to be running on volunteers. We need people to stand up for Brownsville, and you can be part of it. Not just by voting, but also working hard to make it happen. Take a bumper sticker that promotes a campaign. Take a pin. Talk to your friends. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to your fellow employees, your colleagues, and we can win. With that, I want to tell you that I'm easily accessible. You can always find me. People haven't had a problem finding me. My phone number is very public, but I'll give it to you if you want it. You can go to my email me, patformayor.com. My number is 956-572-8172. And please work hard, and we can do it. I want to thank you for coming. I love you all, and let's make it happen by working hard to make Brownsville better together. Thank you very much.